Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Ruled Waves 2 as Japan, episode number 5. And in the last episode, I'm sure you well remember, we were in the middle of this battle. The battle which is going very well for us so far. We'd already encountered a battle previously where they only had 2 battleships, but that one was nighttime right away. So this is the nice one, and we have an opportunity to launch some torpedoes here, I believe. Just no solution, huh? Well, surely the what's your name? Ichibatsu has you in range. Okay. And the Mikasa. Friendly ship in line of fire. Which, I mean, look at it. This is a little bit more believable to me. I'm still flabbergasted about the previous one, but that's fine. Alright, let's see what happens. Somewhere here. That's a good sign. I think that's looks on pace to be a hit. Friendly ships in line of fire, and then not friendly ships in line of fire, which is good times. Port side is expended. Okay, we already launched basically, and this one has not. She doesn't have a firing solution quite yet. Okay, fair enough. Still landing good hits. We have one 12-inch gun hit this time. Who was that on? Yeah, this one here, which may end up taking a torpedo as well. Let's slow-mo it. Ooh, yes! We got one. Not only that, but the Mikasa is really in prime torpedo launching position as well. I think we will turn away. We've already gotten the hit that we wanted. This one looks like she's on fire. No, she's just bellowing a lot of smoke. I'm going to send the Hasagori off to the east just in case this Wittelsbach peels off that way. Hopefully we'll be able to sneak in an extra torpedo or 2. I don't know how this is all going to work out. Alright, well we can't cut back though because we'll just take a torpedo. So, charge, full steam ahead. Okay, now that happened, now we do have to cut back. Holy cow. The Mikasa has really shown her full vengeance. A huge broadside. 5 6-inch guns. Oh, but she's also had her bridge destroyed. So just as she lines up the shot, just as the captain gives the order to fire. Look, I don't want to write the roleplay, but it's writing itself, right? Just as he's given the order to fire, he himself, the whole bridge is blown out by one of the medium guns from the one who he's firing at. So it's 2 just facing just a true showdown, a duel. Have the Oichi cut back. Yeah, because we don't have anybody ready for that kind of maneuver. And now we can also probably launch some torpedoes on this side since we used our port side previously, and true, this is as we expected. We can launch a couple more, and then honestly we want to cut back to the west again because this Wittelsbach, the one who has not already taken a torpedo, is our main target. Now that we already had some, yes, 2 for 2. I mean, not really, but so this is really truly the one that we want. And I'm still going to let the Hasagori chase after this other one. I think she should have the wherewithal, the means to do it. Oh, wow. That's a lot of hits. We are already not targeting this Wittelsbach, and I don't know why. Sometimes the game thinks that you've sunk something and it'll stop targeting it. I don't know if that's the explanation here. It would be wonderful to land a torpedo on this other Wittelsbach. We're at least landing a lot of 6-inch guns. Yeah, this one is slowing down a lot. The Hasagori has port side 1 available, and then we'll swing back on the starboard side. So you guys are relieved of your pursuit. Try one more. Are you guys okay? Good. I'm glad that we're at least putting some guns on this thing to make sure that it is being attacked. I think that you have a worse chance of hitting when you are being attacked. Okay, that's looks like the perfect position to launch torpedoes. The game agrees. And then we'll peel away here. That is a third torpedo. Oh my. That's a lot. Alright, the Robosuta, who's actually taking some fire here. Let's see if she can get a torpedo in. Port side, both are available. We'll close in a little bit first. Cut back a little bit. That should be a good angle. Might not be. Says it's out of arc. Probably it's too far. Yeah, we need to turn back to our starboard a little bit more. Ah, she perfectly negated my angle. Wish I could be that good. Alright, Hasagori, come back on your starboard. Yeah, she's dead in the water. Is she on fire? No, she's just dead. One down, one to go. We'll try to micromanage both now. So the Robosuta is taking some hits here. Let's bring the Oichi in. Let her launch her torpedoes. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, that's the Hasagori. Doing terrible things to every single gun that just hit. But we already strongly believe that this one is going down. So, okay, just hold fire for 10 minutes and make your way this way. Which, the best thing about knowing that is just that we don't have to keep checking on the top. Okay, good. Sometimes the AI has an affinity to reacting to torpedoes, and if they do in this case, it'll be fine since, look at that. Right on cue. It'll be fine because then at least it'll give our battleships a chance to catch up, which it should in this case do. We'll go up to normal speed. Wow, normal speed seems so quick suddenly. Okay, we want one to stay on her north side, but I failed at that. It's alright, the Robosuta... Actually, this looks like it could be a good angle. You can see she has to launch it forward because the torpedoes are so slow at this point. They're barely... I mean, they're actually slower than some ships. Like destroyers. Alright, now we're back in position though, so the Robosuta has done her job. She's pushed them back into the waiting arms of our battleship line, who are not waiting, not hesitating at all, immediately destroying this thing. Oh man, the damage is... That's a lot of damage. She's on fire, which is the worst thing that can happen to one of these ships. Probably the worst thing, I would say, at least besides a torpedo hit. So with we've demonstrated all the horrible ways that a battleship can go down. 1, torpedoes, and 2 by fire. Well, probably no reason to get so recklessly close. I just kind of want to end the battle, but let's not risk the Oichi either. Let's get the Hasagori to go in here. For the honor of the Emperor. It's not because I'm nervous about these ships getting hit. Oh, okay, never mind. Didn't even have the opportunity to do so. So that's obviously going to be a pretty stupendous victory. The first real battle of this war, even. Okay, well, that should help a bit. We've commissioned 5 more submarines. The invasion has been defeated, as expected. They scuttled one of their AMCs. We didn't even think about doing AMCs. I probably could have. I am now going to... Should I start invading? Why not? I think our ships are probably not happy to be there anymore. No, they're actually not complaining. Okay, fair enough. Let's do an invasion of our own. And if they don't have forces in that area to challenge us, even better. They're not challenging us here. We can't reach the invasion targets. Yeah, the only place where we need ships right now is the place where we want to do our invasion. We're stuck in an infinite loop here. Unfavorable weather. Understandable. Let's maybe move some of the destroyers, which have hopefully by now worked up. Thank goodness, by the way, thank goodness that these are medium range. So let's move a couple of these in preparation of the big fight. And by big fight, I mean on land at this point. The big invasion. Small engagement. This better not be with my Corvette, though. Okay. This is my favorite kind of battle right now. Anything involving the Oichi. Looks like it's a bust. I don't know. Oh, there's a battleship out here. Kind of funny the way the battle generator works sometimes. There was never a chance in hell that we would have discovered each other. Oh well. I guess it keeps you on your toes. Oh! Oh! We've invaded. Okay, well, here we go. Please, please, please. Yes. Ship design. We've taken control. This is a hell of a turn. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, just immediately. Now, there's nothing else we can do. Let's send our ships home. Because there's no invasions which can happen now. Nobody's in range of anybody. So everyone's going home. That's not true. The Oichi's going to stay around for fun. Wow, Northern Europe. No. Whoa, whoa. That's a... We're doing well, but that's a little aggressive. It's a little bit too aggressive. I'm going to leave whatever else we have there as well. Because I think we're just waiting for the war to end now. I don't think there's anything else which can happen. The Germans probably aren't even trying to challenge me. Well, they have 7 battleships. I mean, 4 more under construction. Trying to make up for a lot of the damage we've done. And we're really waiting for a battle cruiser, which is why I've held off. But 1906, we did 80%. I kind of don't think Benjamin Magnus actually did 60% technology. That series seemed to move exactly on pace, and I'm actually feeling at this point the 80% progression. He supposedly did 60% progression, but that moved... I think he made a mistake or the game didn't record it. Because this feels a lot slower. Like, nobody's getting good stuff. But in that series, we had quality 1 6-inch guns in like 3 years. So... we'll continue to choose this because it should give us better victory points, and that's perfect. Large territories, considerable war reparations. What does that mean? 6 points. Okay. So do we want to take anything else? This is a pretty interesting question. I think the answer is actually no. And this is one of the little secrets to Rule the Waves 2 that not a lot of people know. A lot of the people who are experts know, but if you want to maximize your budget, which I think we're going to try to do as Japan, especially because I'm seeing that we don't have that much of a budget as it is. Colonies are not as effective. Taking colonies, despite the fact that, yes, invading them and doing all that stuff is great. It's fun. It's fun to see your flag appearing in new places. You get more money, though, if you just choose war reparations instead of territorial exchange. So if we choose nothing here, which we'll do, because I think we can just invade these at another time. That's my plan, in fact. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I guess the value zeros we'll take because they're free. But we'll leave the Marshall Island. And then the rest of these points are going to be given to us in budget. I have not selected any possessions. Well, it's not the way I see it. That's not the way the game seed it. Just forget that ever happened. That never happened. I don't know what you're talking about. So we can always get the Marshall Islands later. It's probably unnecessary. The fact that these have 0 value is, well, hey, I mean, we're setting up our empire. This is so cool. It's kind of like World War I-esque. The fact that this just happened, because this is what happened. World War I. I mean, these territories were taken by the Japanese through war with Germany. We didn't start off with a Russian war. That would have been the true history progression. So, okay. So the budget being... there's not even that big of a drop of the budget. In fact, we are over... I kind of want to build some more submarines because we just got a submarine tick up. And we're definitely short. So we're up to 49, 46, 49. So this next one should be over 50, which is when I finally get comfortable. But you could see how effective they were in that last war. They torpedoed battleships twice, and that was helpful. I guess that's really all they did, but it's fine. So let's look at the foreign tonnage requirements, just so I know. 2,000 here and 5,000 there. Which, by the way, can be completed. I think 3 of these are going to work. They're already in the South Pacific, so we can actually move everybody else out of the South Pacific. I think I'll keep 2 destroyers there, just for fun. Okay, and then Southeast Asia only has 1 light cruiser. That's all it needs, I guess. 5,000, right? So it's fine. Okay, understanding 3 centerline turrets. We really would like that. Thank you, scientists. The sooner the better. And down. We're not down below half quite yet, so let's maybe invest some more money into expanding bases, especially with all the stuff we have of value in there. So we have 20 here, we have 60, so let's improve this base. Very good. Just to spend some money, get it out of the way. Submarines are just rolling off the dockyards. Okay, what does that mean now? 500. So we need a light cruiser, but we just don't have any technology for it yet. Okay, new docks have been completed, so we'll just immediately bump that up. We have huge dock size, so kind of the funny thing is about slowing down tech progression is it doesn't slow down the dock size. It's a little bit weird. Well, US, geez. Okay, thank you. We know. Sawakazi has been commissioned, so that's the new one. This is the British or German light cruiser. Turrets and gun mountings. Oh, okay. Well, it's the not important research, just the incremental 1% tonnage savings. 3 more destroyers being commissioned. Who was it? Italy? Stupid Italy. Okay, so we're under the 50% mark, but now we have a positive cash flow, so it's time for us to figure out what we want to do next. How many submarines are we going to be up to? 55? That's a good number. We'll probably commit to that. I think we'll go with another 12. And that's probably all of them that I'll build for now. Oh, there it is. Thank goodness. Let's go right away and see what kind of guns we have. Wait a second. We haven't gotten any guns. 3 11-inch guns. I mean, 3 pairs of 11-inch guns. I guess we can make it a battle cruiser. Okay, let's make it a battle cruiser. So our first ship, it's a little bit weird, but our first Dreadnought is going to be a battle cruiser. I mean, the HMS Dreadnought, the original battle cruiser, sorry, original Dreadnought herself was very fast. What, 24 knots, I think? Was it 25? So she was quite a fast. So I'm going to do this. It's going to give me something I can't use. What the hell is that? I'll have to probably cut away so I can bring up my ship name list as well. The Congo, which is like the perfect name, by the way. Oh yeah, this is so weird. We're going to have 22,500. Okay, so this is probably what I'm going to end up doing, something like this. Although I don't like this, I will put it L? What does L look like? Yeah, this is the problem. L's in the middle. So let's try to put it actually dead middle, midship. We'll move that funnel then. Okay, it should show me which funnel I'm moving, right? It's probably this one. Good. Okay, that makes sense to me, having it up there, so that's fine. I don't want to do too much work on the superstructures. So, besides whatever the name I need to give it, let's try to give it a lot of 6-inch guns. Yeah, actually, we're doing okay on this. Oh my goodness, no we're not. Wow, the secondary armor was so heavy there. My goodness. I really want higher belt armor. 2.5 to 1.5, 8, 11, 2.5 to... That all looks good to me. Torpedoes actually are kind of useful. Maybe not this many though, just a pair. The 3-inch... So the secondaries, this is a good thing to add later. I think I'm going to take them off for now. And it looks like I'm going to end up taking off even another set of 6-inch guns. Good. I would like a little bit more. Honestly, I would really like to get to 9.5. How much do I have to sacrifice to do that? A lot. All right, I'm gonna have to stick with 9. I don't see any way to do it unless I put deck extended down to 1. That's probably still better. I think it's still better. Okay, I think we'll do this. And now we can put this up to 110. These 11-inch guns should be pretty fast firing, so we have central firing. That reminds me, by the way, we need to refit all our other ships as well. So we have to be a little bit conservative about how many ships we're going to buy right now. Feels like it's okay. I guess I'll bring the conning tower up a little bit now, just so it's not a total embarrassment. Oh, interesting. It has to be exactly the same as the belt. Well, that seems fitting. I'm going to leave it down, actually, so that we have enough room for... Okay, yeah, actually, I'm going to leave it at 8.5, so that we have enough for director firing. So 8 6-inch guns, 6 11-inch guns. This is going to be like a true original battle cruiser. And by that I mean a ship that was meant to destroy armored cruisers. It is not going to be a ship of the line. What did we go with here? So there's like so many different design philosophies when it comes to battle cruisers. The British would have said lightly armored, heavy gunned. That's not us. The Germans would have said heavy armored, lightly gunned. That's also not us because we don't have heavy armor. So we're in the middle. We're in this weird zone where it's just this battle cruiser is neither of those two. It is a super armored cruiser. Battle cruiser is just a super armored cruiser. It's just an upscaled armored cruiser. Slightly better. It's definitely, and I think it's going to be fun to have this around 25. Okay, so we are capable, very capable of making this into our CV conversion as well, which I honestly, the cool thing is, I don't like to game the system too much because it feels so nice when you just naturally stumble upon carriers. And we built this naturally, but it'll also very naturally be a good carrier. So now just let me give it a second so I can get the name. Okay, so it will be the Sakurajima. Just have to double check for the umpteenth time, but I think we're okay. Okay, so it's going to take 4 months. That gives us 4 months before something better comes along. And we also, as I was already mentioning, we do need to refit these ships for central firing, which is not going to be a problem. I don't think there's anything else we want to do. Obviously, we're not able to... So we're not able to change the guns, but I think you can... Oh. Oh, that's right. Oh, hooray. Oh, this is good. This is going to be extremely expensive. All our money is now gone. Central firing. Just want to make sure that that's the correct one, and it is. All right. So we will rebuild these. It's going to be 4 months of pure pain. It's going to take us down to like 20. So we're going to have like 1, maybe 2 of these battle cruisers, at least at first. But I kind of want to do... I min-max a bit, but I want to do... I kind of like the idea of doing things a little bit more realistically. In this case, what that means is not building 4 ships exactly, starting all on the same date, finishing all of it. That's like so unusual for that to happen. Usually a class will have several built over the course of... You know, they're not all laid down and commissioned on the same days. It's not typical. So this one's already been refit. I mean, I know it has, 1902. So we got quality 0 6-inch guns pretty quickly. And you guys are already, yeah, you guys are set. Oh, that's right. They still need upgrades. They need central firing. Especially the Oichi. So then we need to leave somebody in Southeast Asia for a little bit. Let me just verify, what was that again? 5,000? Okay, that's not bad. We only need to leave, yeah. How many of these? We can probably cover them. So this is 24, so another 4. Should be another 24. This should be enough. I just need to wait 1 turn. Because the C for colonial service means that their tonnage should go up by like 25% when you're being considered for foreign station requirements. They act as a bigger tonnage. Naval intelligence has hatched a plan to engineer a coup in Borneo that will install a pro-Japanese regime. They are waiting for your approval. I somehow have a feeling that this is not going to work, but that's okay. It didn't give me an option, did it, for Cameroon or Southwest Africa when we had the territory? I wonder why. Do you need to be within a certain radius or something? Okay, anyway. Yikes. Not doing so great. I also want to... These are actually not cheap. They're supposed to be a lot cheaper. We don't need to worry about their maintenance though, so we're going to mothball? Yeah, mothball. We're going to mothball them. Probably just going to go reserves for everything else. Yeah, we'll just go reserves. 4.6, 4.5 did not work. Who's not? Okay, you guys can go home. It will save us a little bit more money. And then what? How many do I have down there? I have 4, which is 1,800, and we need 2,000. So yeah, that should be enough. One of our cruisers has run aground. We'll just do this demand that they release the ship and send a strong squadron to underline the point. We're expecting lots of tensions. The Borneo group never came back. Okay. Defensive minefields. Alright, so I think this is good to go. Sakurajima. Have we done anything? I can't remember. Have we had any technology researched? You know what? I'm just going to go ahead. Okay, let's rework. If we don't do anything, if we don't change anything, I think it's fine though. Then there's no harm, no foul. We just hit this and go and rebuild it like this and suggest. And how are we doing now? Wow! Okay, we will build one. The only one of her type. That could not have come at a better time. This is all happening very fortuitously. Samoa. Okay, well, I guess we'll do it. Wow. It worked. Huh. Huh. Wow. Okay, well, that's great. Boy, look at all those Japanese flags. We've done a real good job so far. I mean, look, a lot of it has been RNG. This game is, you know, RNG based, but the fun of it is still designing things, designing ships, all that. That doesn't go away, regardless of the RNG. And this was just so important. France is hosting something. Well, we go for the win because that would not be honorable to finish second. Which I guess is going to create tensions with France. Okay, main battery wing turrets. ASW. That one might... Actually, I think we're okay from an ASW standpoint. For now, at least. Looks like the budget's going to be okay. France doesn't look like they cared that we did that. I thought England actually, or Great Britain actually went up, but I don't remember. That might not be true. 2 more months before we can build new docks. With the great threat from Great Britain rising, the Hawk Party manages to pass a bill authorizing additional funding for the Navy. Spectacular. There's been a rebellion in the Falkland Islands. What do you recommend? I really don't want... First of all, I don't think I want to go to war with the British. They already have a battlecruiser in service. Okay, it's 8. That's actually pretty cool that we both chose to build battlecruisers first. They didn't build a Dreadnought either. They have 36 battleships? Are you out of your cotton-picking head? What the heck's going on here? They only have 9 times, almost 10 times our battleships. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I somehow think going to war with England right now would not be a good idea. We could help Great Britain root out the rebels. That's interesting. I think in a very rare moment, I'm going to walk the middle line. And those of you who have seen my series before, you must realize how rare this is. I just don't often walk the middle ground. But I think I'm going to here. Okay. Unrest is actually 4. The people are not happy. Okay, let's, do that. Build bigger docks. We've almost got to the point where we're neutral in budget. And how are we doing? Ship. This is the one rare time where we could accelerate this ship and nothing bad would come of it. Are we doing... I didn't know Japan... Do they have... undeveloped shipbuilding? I did not realize that. I only know that because I went to ships under construction. I saw 30 after several months have already been spent. And it should not take this long, but it does for undeveloped shipbuilding. And turns out, yep, we do. We do have that. We are afflicted. Okay, well, I don't know. Nothing else we... wait. I never... The light cruisers I don't need... Oh, yeah. No, I do. I do need to bring these guys in. Because we have to give them central firing. And that's going to be a bit expensive, but it needs to be done. I thought I did the math. Did I do the math wrong? No, I didn't. I just was doing it for the wrong number. Okay, well, let's just turn Ocheon Foreign Station. 9,000. That's all. That's pretty much everyone we have. So let's actually the corvettes. What the heck is this? Maintenance of 2 here. Oh, because they're mothballed. That's right. But 7. Okay. So active fleet. Let's turn these guys to reserve fleet. Actually, no. I'm gonna get these to. How many do I need? I'm shy like 4,000. Yikes! I actually do think we're gonna need all of these. Which is 12. We don't need 12. 3,600. That should be enough. Yeah. Let's move this many to Southeast Asia. Oh my gosh. Look at 50 million normally doesn't mean much. 50 million is half our yearly budget. That's insane. The people are nuts. 50 million has been collected by popular subscription to finance a new battleship. If you do not build a battleship, you may become the focus of some displeasure. Well, look, my hands are tied. We just have to... Oh my goodness, it's going to take so long for it to be built. But I think we just double up on the one we already built. We have not developed any new technology since. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't just get just another one of the same thing. And I do like to have more than one ship. I always like a sister ship. So we have the Tora Oni. Welcome to the fleet. Oh my gosh. I don't want to go to war with Great Britain. Game, I don't want to go to war with Great Britain. International force? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, well, it's better than going to war with Great Britain. I mean, they just have so much stuff. It would be very hard. We're not yet in a position to challenge them. And I like that. I really like that there's, some kind of... We have to... there's a bigger person in the room than us. If you play even as... if you play as Germany, even France, you can probably go toe-to-toe. Certainly the United States or Great Britain, you can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the world. It's kind of fun to play like the Italys, the Japans, where it's not... You have to kind of dance around your foe. The Austria-Hungaries. We probably do need to put these ships in reserve, though, because this is just getting very expensive. And what the heck are you doing? Okay. Active fleet, and please move back to Northeast Asia. And all of these guys are going to reserve fleet, which is just these two, I guess. So is everyone else? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So at least we don't have to worry about foreign stations. Yep, it's satisfied even though I took the Oichi off. We're good. So when these guys come back, I will be putting them into reserve. Okay. France. Not my favorite, but let's do it. I'll take... Great Britain has completed ship with wing turrets. Now that was clever. Why haven't we thought of that? We can now use main battery wing turrets. Well, that means we can build a semi-dreadnought if we want, but we already have 3 center lines. Why would we do that? We wouldn't. Just a reminder to myself, the Yagumos are short range, so if we want to move them around before war, we have to do that, well, before war. You guys all to reserve. Save us just a little bit of money. Yeah, we have a lot of submarines. This is good, but risk. Okay, just do it. We're technologically backwards. A strong arms industry is the foundation for a strong navy. Okay. I'm pretty sure France is not going to get anything from us. But we will take advantage of it. So, thank you, France. And we're not doing too bad. We're only down to minus 2 million with 40 in the bank. We're being praised. I mean, this has been a win-win-win. Oh my gosh. Speaking of win-win-win. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. In fact, I don't know why I didn't do this before. We probably should be spying on the US. I guess I don't really want to go to war with them. What's their ship status? So yeah, they're only at 21. They have 18 armored cruisers. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with Great Britain? They've just gone nuts. Oh, because historical budget, of course. The historical budget just gives Great Britain such an enormous lead. It does feel more like historical, though. You know, when you play with the game budget, especially if you play with the game budget as Great Britain, that's just insane. That's the hardest hard mode. Yeah, we can go to war with Germany again. We can go toe-to-toe with anybody but probably Great Britain and the US. Oh, wow. They've declared independence. Fantastic. Still not rooting for the British. Yeah, well, anyways, 41 minutes. I guess we'll wrap this one up here. Things are looking good. The sun is shining on the Empire of the Rising Sun. Boy, that could have been said so much better. But yeah, I mean, they're really looking up for us. We have a lot of new territory that has been acquired in the one war, some events. Admiral Tortogo has really brought Japan into the international realm of focus. People must be talking about how Japan defeated Germany and how they're taking over all kinds of places all over the Asian. Like we have South Pacific, all over the Pacific, and oh, we did take Borneo. What? Okay, well, oh shoot, before we go, I need to make sure that we're protecting. It's gonna be expensive, but I think it's mandatory. I did not realize that we actually took it. Now, just one for the ones that are only worth 0 points, because I mean, we're spending more money than we're making on them. But I still want to defend them with at least one. And what else do we get? Yeah, you were the original. Yeah, this one. Holy cow. How did I not notice that? And the small... Okay, good. It's worth a point, so we'll give it at least one 6-inch gun. Boy, things are... This is so weird. We really are... Now we just need to take care of Hong Kong and all of Southeast Asia. Just kick the French out. We need to defeat the Russians, that's for sure. But, wow, things are looking good. Looking very good. And I'll leave them here until the next video. So thanks for watching, thanks for joining, and until the next one, take care.